It's time to open up. It's time to clear all the unseen, to show all the unseen of us, secrets of spiritual wishes. Today, for you, everything. Before we start, we need to clean that room. Actually, not so good. It kills all the vampires around us. Yes. Hello. We are back with some questions about us because we have lots of subscribers coming to us. So I guess it's time. Yeah, I guess it's time now to tell who we exactly are, spiritual witches. Yes. So Lara will ask me questions about spiritual witches' beliefs, and I will answer them as precise as possible, I think. Okay, let's start.
So the first question and the major question is who spiritual witch is.
Okay, spiritual witch is the one who takes or who gets her power from the spirit, her own spirit, who is constantly connected to the main source, to the God that has endless possibilities for us to create our magic.
So you're saying that she works with the Holy Spirit? Well, that's how they say it in
Christianity.
Yeah, Holy Spirit, but the Spirit in general, like the Spirit of God?
We believe that our spirit comes from God directly. We are made according to his image. That's written in the Bible, but still we believe in that. We're made in his image. So we have this spiritual divine spark in ourselves that, if not disturbed by other like evil or some entities, it's constantly connected to the source, to the God. So that's actually what makes us powerful to do our spiritual magic. It goes all natural through yourself with total connection with God.
The source. So, do you do magic then? If you work through your spirit, what's your magic then?
Our magic is spiritual magic or spiritual witchcraft, spiritual craft.
So tell me then, how spiritual witches do their magic?
It's simple. It's the same as I already said. We believe that we have a spirit that comes from God, and through this spirit, who are constantly connected to God, we can do our spiritual witchcraft. We believe that we are children of God and we're made in his image. So we have this spirit, divine spirit in us, and it opens up lots of possibilities for us through the magic, create our own reality. But of course, we were limited by our own body. And so we can't have the same powers as God has. We still have limited powers, but we still have enough awakened power to change, correct our realities, or at least to paint it the way we like it. If there is some events, right, that God actually made for us to go through, so we can't change everything. We can't fully create our reality because God is the main source and the main creator, but we still can change some of the patterns, and also, as I said, paint our life in bright colors as we want them to. But also, we don't harm anybody. We don't have harmful intentions to anybody while doing our witchcraft.
That is the difference between a wicked witch and a spiritual witch.
Yes, no harm to anybody.
So is it the same as we can call us as good witches?
This is not really the same, only because our powers, again, comes from our spirit connected to the God. A little bit different beliefs, because good witches, they have different kinds of, sets of beliefs. So, I mean, we can name ourselves good in a general speaking way, but we still have our specific beliefs, that need to be mentioned and, taken into consideration, that we are not just good witches, but we are spiritual witches, because the way how we work, that's the important, the way where we get our powers, that's the important thing.
So the connection with the source, that all there is, the God, and knowing that it's in you, you're part of that, gives us power.
Yes, we don't disconnect ourselves from the source, from the main source. And for us, in our belief, the God is infinite power that you can receive with no contracts, with no limitations. Only body limits us, but the powers we still can get endlessly.
Do spiritual witches believe in goddesses, gods, or any other spirits?
We do believe in gods and goddesses, and we do work with them, because we see them as emanations of God Himself, and the rays of Him and specifications of Him. So, for example, in rituals and spells, it's easier. It's like more like it's easier to use the connections with them, right? To get to the specific impulse, to get the specific impulse for the work. It's just more convenient as we see it. And yeah, it's more focused to specific work to be done.
So, do spiritual witches believe in spirits of elements, nature spirits? Do they work with them?
Yes, we do believe in them. We believe that God created the earth and everything in it, on it, everything on it, even spirits. And sometimes we do work with them if we feel like it, if we feel we need that power, we need that energy, of course we will.
It's like you add this into your work.
Yes.
But the core is your
source.
Spirit, the source.
Yes, the core is the source.
So do spiritual witches believe in demons and evil spirits?
Yes, we do believe in evil spirits, demons, and the devil even. We believe that the world is made of opposites. So the demons and the devil is the opposite of God, because world has two sides, the bad and good. It's two opposites.
The opposites of God?
I wouldn't say that. For us, the God has its shadow, so the devil is like a shadow. So it's shadow and separation from the God Himself. So
obscuration,
yes,
like a God's obscuration.
Yes.
So there's light and there's darkness, right?
Yes, but
and it's all a play
more,
of God.
It's more complicated about the darkness, but when we talk about demons and the devil, for us, it's a separation. It's an energy that separates us, delusion us from the source, from the God, from the true light, from the true love,
From the true power.
from the true power, yes. So we see it as the shadows with no light. But
And
the
yes, we
false
do
light,
believe, yeah.
we do believe in them. Do we work with them? No, we don't. As this is actually separation from the source.
So
It's confusion, right? It brings
Exactly.
confusion. It brings false light. It brings destruction. So no, of course not. But we do recognize them as the powers that we need to be aware of, and be guarded off of them, So we do not work with them. No, it's just not our belief at all.
Not
it's
our purpose.
It's not our policy. Core. It's not our core. We do work with God only.
So do spiritual witches believe in ghosts and residual energies?
We do believe in ghosts and residual energies, and we see them as phantoms that
Usually, huh?
Usually, right, yeah. As phantoms that stuck. Phantoms is actually a part of the soul that can be stuck in the earthly plane. So that's how we see them. But sometimes ghosts are not ghosts, right? Sometimes they are not there. It's just the loop of time.
Yeah, it might be an illusional or
influence of the magnetic field problems. Sometimes it's just weird places that has problems with magnetic field. So the times
where we can actually have a thin layers of dimensions and different time frames.
Yes.
Where you can see a vision, like an illusion of someone, but it's not from this dimension, from Earth dimension, but from another maybe timeline or another dimension of the Earth. People see civilizations and stuff different.
And sometimes it can be even as we see it, residual energy, but it sometimes can be just a loop of time. For example, some bad, horrible events happened in a place, and there is energy that's stuck in that place with this, horrible events, and is just looping, constantly repeating that horrible emotion that can be, left there. Like not emotion, but the energy that, that becomes residual, that becomes really stagnant.
The event in a certain place can leave or create a certain energetic entity. Is it like an entity?
I think in some ways, yes, and sometimes it's just the stuck energy.
Because sometimes it takes an image, you can see the image of someone.
Yeah. So yeah, we believe that it's possible.
So do we believe in connection with deceased souls, the dead, the ancestors, other spirits?
Yes, we do believe in it because we are psychic mediums. We do believe in this powerful, actually, connection with the other side, where we can find answers to the questions that bothers the clients. And of course, ancestors are a great power for us to believe in, to use, to always have,
to be guided,
to have them as our guides.
Because sometimes they see more than we see. Not sometimes, but they see more than we see on the earth plane, because they are a little and see more.
A little bit wider perceptions of the things they can see. We do believe in the connection with the other side.
So, another question. Do we believe in werewolves?
No, we don't believe in werewolves. They are fictional for us. But we do believe in some entities or creatures that the energies that can have like a look of monstrous look. And we do believe that only spiritually awakened mind can see them, right? So our mind can describe, for example, the energy that we feel with some kind of features of the monster, but
like it can describe symbolically, giving us the image of the monster as energy.
Yeah, but they are not monsters. They're just energies.
Another interesting question. So, do spiritual witches believe in vampires?
Yes, we do believe in vampires, but but the part of immortality, human immortality, when you become a vampire and then suddenly you become immortal,
like in Vampire's Diary.
Yes, we see it as fictional. Sorry for everybody who believes that. It's just our beliefs. They are not immortal. And we believe that vampiric spirit can enter the body of a human, can inhabit it.
Like an evil spirit, the same.
Yes, and people suddenly can have this, get this thirst for blood, but as just the spirit influence. And we don't believe in people who was bitten by the vampire converting other people in vampires. This is a little bit fictional, not a little bit, a lot fictional for us. And what else? We believe that vampiric spirit can be immortal, but not the human. Definitely not. Okay, that's the main questions we answered. But if you guys have more questions for us concerning our beliefs, what we do, what we like, what do we like, what do we like to do
during the day,
during the day, during the night,
where are we going,
what's our favorite places to go, any question that's of course appropriate to spiritual witches, we will answer for you, and of course, you know, to have it recorded. Okay, see you next time. Spiritual witches will be always in touch.